What's going on, everybodies? My name is Chris Williams, and you are watching the number one Game Informer thing that isn't affiliated with Game Informer in any way. This is the Overblood community video thingy, the place you go for all your Game Informer news, from what they've been doing in the magazine, the website, the YouTube page, and as always, what's going on over at the Game Informer Facebook page, which, as you should know by now, is better referred to as the Overblood Facebook community. Now remember, the show is broken down into 3 segments, so if you just want to jump to one of those, feel free to click at any time. Segment 1 is all about the community and all the cool stuff happening with them. Segment 2 is about Game Informer and what's been going on with them this week. And lastly, segment 3 is all about the topic of the week, where I asked the Facebook page what their dream E3 announcement would be, and you'll be shocked to see what they said. Now, on to the show. Now this week's Overbuddy shining spotlight shot in the dark, stone cold Steve Austin steel pipe pick of the week sports reference goes out to Stefan Delgado. Stefan Delgado. Stefan. Where have I heard that name before?
No. There is no Steve here. I'm Stefan, sweet thing. Stefan Urkel.
Now, my man Stefan, he wrote a book called Zombie Type J, and you can buy it on Amazon. But before you go and click the link, let me tell you what the Amazon summary says in what I assume Stefan sounds like. Well, J. Elmo starts a band to celebrate mutant kind, breaks up with his girlfriend Candy, and studies the supernatural. Oddities start to circulate around him in the world, and Jay can't help but try to find out what they mean. Even in his dreams, does he meet a mysterious figure to help him along his way. Man, that sounds awesome, right? Yeah, pretty sure. And also, Stefan, sweet voice, buddy. Now, if you haven't clicked the link already, feel free, click away. Boom, go buy a copy. Books $9.96. And if you have an Amazon Prime, you get free 2-day shipping. Go support one of our Overbuddies and tell him he's awesome on the Facebook page. Now onto the thing that keeps the lights on, Game Informer. This week, the fine folks at GI went ham on that thing we refer to as the series of tubes, better known as the Internet. We've got the Game Informer show where the crew discusses The Order 1886, Kirby Rainbow Curse, and Hands of Fate, which I assume, because Dan Tack talks about it, it's a PC game. But I was wrong. It's actually something on consoles, and it sounds cool. So check out the show, and if anything, listen to the Hands of Fate segment with old Dan Tack, because we all know you love the Dan Tack for some reason. And since I ran late last week, no new replay to discuss right now, but there will most certainly be a new one out this Saturday, aka tomorrow, aka today, aka yesterday. Hashtag times of the week. I don't know. Whenever you're watching this, right? Just watch it. Go check out the new replay. I'm sure it's hilarious. Now, test chambers. We got the Darkness Assault, which is the rare hour-long test chamber that apparently, according to Andrew Reiner, you evil people in the Overblood group recommended poor Tim Turry have to play. That's not very nice of you, Overblood. Quit making that poor man play bad games. We've also got Monster Hunter 4 Ultimate, we've got Scream Ride, we've got the Paparazzi Demo, Pokemon Shuffle, ooh, a new Pokemon game, I'm so excited, not at all, and even though it's not on YouTube, you can check it out on the Game Informer site, The Order 1886, which even though it's getting beat up online right now, I still think it looks great, and this test chamber is very strange, because it's the GI guys being like, oh, this game is not very fun, and then everything I'm seeing on screen is saying, this game is really fun. Very confused. I can't wait to play it tonight when I get home. Now, maybe jump over to that topic of the week. Alright, let's get to the topic of the week. This week, Bethesda announced that they would be having their own conference at this year's E3, and I think we all know what that means. Oh yeah. This leads me to ask the Overblood community what their dream E3 announcement would be, and you'll never guess what about 80% said. Half-Life 3. Thanks, guys. Really appreciate it. Was hoping for something a little bit more exciting than something that is never coming out. And when it does, guess what? You're not going to like it. You're the internet. You don't like anything. So there you go. Except these videos. Thank you, by the way. Also, a lot of you said Fallout 4. We already know that's happening. It's what inspired this week's topic of the week. Come on. Focus. Focus. Happy birthday. Callback jokes. Let's get started. Dustin Dent took the place of Katie Lachute. Lachute? I don't know how you say your name. What is that, French? I don't know. Dustin Dent, though, took her place because he said he never gets hyped about anything. Nothing. Thanks, buddy. Really appreciate it. Let's see. Eric Helmley. I don't know. I'm sorry. He said Demon Souls HD remastered for current gen. That would be awesome. Zach Harris and Kyle Halligan Duffy said a new Metroid game. Clayton KB said Thrill Kill, whatever that is. Casey Hassey Malley, she said she wants a Mass Effect collection on her Xbox One. James Johnson wants the same thing. Austin Baskell wants to see a Mass Effect 4. He just wants gameplay, damn it. And Michael Clatier is right there with him. He says anything Mass Effect related. Rob Markin concurs. And Aaron Jackson Ivy follows that up with saying that if they show Mass Effect 4, he'll have to change his pants afterwards. That's not good. Kenneth Sanity. That's not even... Kenneth Sanity wants a remastered Arena or Daggerfall. The man just wants more Elder Scrolls. Give it to him. Chris Cocan wants Persona 5 to get a simultaneous release on Vita. Stefan Delegado and Danny Coy, they wanted Resident Evil 7. Persona Sandwich set a release date for Persona 4. Dancing All Night and Persona 5. Ishmael Sergio Molina said Wario Land 5. Keith Norberg says Lost Vikings 3. Evan McEachern says Devil May Cry 5. Evan Ford says Dark Cloud 3. John Wells said Final Fantasy Tactics 3D. He says it's one of the only Final Fantasy series that hasn't been screwed up. Just give him a new game in the series so you can already screw it up, right? I mean, we know that's going to happen. If they give you that game, buddy, why wish for things like this? Chris Vermilia says he wants Crytek partnership with the Time Splitters Rewind team to bring the game to / publish the game on console and the ability to play an alpha / beta as soon as the announcement is made. I don't know what that means, but cool. Hope it happens for you, buddy. Chris Wayne Chateau says he wants No Man's Sky released after E3. Brent Townend said a new Elder Scroll game. Great news, buddy. They're bringing Elder Scroll Online to consoles this summer. Your wish has already happened. Mario Garcia wants a new Dead Space game. London Hillpretch said a Waluigi party. You don't really want that, do you? You don't really want that, obviously. What's wrong with you? Jack Kimberlin said Chrono Break, and Bryant Granstrom followed that up by saying if we're allowed to really reach with whatever answer he wants, then he wants a new Chrono Trigger game. And I just want to tell you that, Bryant, you can say whatever you want. The guy before you said Waluigi party, okay? Asking for a new Chrono Trigger game, it's not that bad, buddy. Don't stress over it. See, Terrell Chavis wants Melee HD. Didn't Nintendo just release that under a new name? Smash Brothers? Oh, burn! Right? I don't know. Random Smash Brothers hate. The game looks good. Melee was fun. Derek Tripp wants a third 3DS Zelda game. I wouldn't be shocked, buddy, if you get Twilight Princess one day. I'm sure they're releasing everything, so I'm sure that'll happen one day for you. Jacoby Brannigan and Chris Williams. Hey, that's me, not Jacoby Brannigan. I'm Chris Williams. We both agree that Mortal Kombat versus Street Fighter would be amazing. Make it happen, Capcom. That Monster Hunter money's not going to be there forever. You're going to need to start shelling out some things one day. I want to give you money, but you don't give me reasons. It makes me sad. Let's see, Chase Reverence Smith said he wants Xenogears remade. Ben Clement wants a Wet 2. No one has ever said that. Jordan Neal said Couture 3, which would be awesome. Kevin Fetters said Ape Escape 4, which he's either serious about or there's some strange Ape Escape meme going around the group that I just don't know about yet. Let's see. Will Tyndall said Total War Warhammer would be nice. I'm assuming that's something PC related. Paul Swears just wants a Metal Gear 5 release date already. I don't blame you. I feel like that game's been talked about a long time now. And to round out everything with this topic of the week, we have to jump over to Samantha Leanhart, who said localization of Ace Attorney Investigations 2. She just wants to know it's coming. Someone tell the poor girl a game is coming. That was a lot of people. You guys are awesome. As always, thank you for watching. I'm currently late for work on my break. I'm going to get yelled at by my boss. Probably going to get fired. But that's okay, because I love you guys. You're the best community ever. It's also raining. It's not good. See you guys next week. Monday, 7 p.m. Central Time. Topic of the week. I'm excited. Later.